Mrashe Bejeni Kingston Yako Emery BHM not Chadie Ewo University na sisi wa Mrashe Bejeni ema kwada so ewo MPP akonya so afanyi maje
yeah chama jana mejo so na time
adumo ekoye
oh na mi adum ekoye
hey
e ya che
pa sisi di eja wani abere wo MP adwuma nti o nche da ni e ho adaje bebre sa
so the heat of parliament parliament there me say parliament easy o
eja na say because of the nature of parliament
yeah
137 plus 1
yeah
it yama a tight race
yeah
na accounting enra hey to censure or not to censure that is the question. And I can say bombing come on now home and I can say FM and I'm nyina mobile che say obi a wo bi
do na buy to land hip to now do now
I see
it's omo ebia omo to kwan I made my for kuna is na mencha telefone nyina
ya Josepa
nyana mo kwada so consistency na kwame who say parliament I will may have no near hang parliament. The numbers no almost the same.
Yeah.
Na me more dear at the beginning na me feel say esan say o share for the public dispensation yeah. Nanka they be no yeah I mean relatively wider majority. But now no antisa. Na me feel say this parliament no man ya kwanya na ya no mabofro. Because I was thinking, say, I say now, just a bladders no bit my juma.
Yeah.
Now in punto acronym, but yeah, imagine say this kind of parliament, no. I mean, hard dream. I feel a matter say why your coalitions will be up a majority.
Yeah.
But I'll bet to me, I'll push it to programs and policies. I bet to me, I'll buy my mandate to me at Tumpom. Now, and no,
but someone is an MPP for Muhammad Sema.
Yeah, Kwame. Yeah.
Say money say abanisa because yes, one mama mubre.
Oh, well, I mean, Kwame, you better to me sir because your number no so take. But don't forget, say, before say you 169 majority in the house no. Now NDC majority no. Things change. I hope say.
Of course, things change all the time.
Or say they see no. You wait my tournament year. Now next elections no. Your team majority I bet my boy na. And normal easy kakra e wo fie ho now enora motion of censure finance minister
to go or not to go I think so
enti no enora no come motion no minority no move motion no say that motion no nipa 129 and na omonsa ehyiase o hwe constitution and standing orders now. Before say motion the campaign over falling no, or say unya nipa 1/3 in the house. And you know, man no dear nipa minority leader the respected how I do so. And minority chiefship Muntaka Mubarak and 127 others. Now also my 7 days notice and then no almost comply.
And 14 days more.
17 days. Notice
7 days and
7 days notice 14 days near say speaker the saka within that 14 days no say you debate so that is the difference meaning okay. No how na do so minority leader move motion no move you no and your deputy majority leader Afeno Marking Kwame
yes
Afeno Marking is phenomenal hey he is very good and now on my top-notch delivery for me no we are kind of say be bonabaso because on my key preliminary objection ebra how na do so say o move motion no because so move motion no and now I attempt to say obe provide evidence akwame maybe I made the other paper nearby motion number 10 any motion na move you no
almost today
o ma me kwan a nka betimi akan amatie 40
me too
I said that this honorable house passes a vote of censure on the minister responsible for finance Mr. Kokrokoo in accordance with Article 82 of the 1992 Constitution on the following grounds. Number 1, despicable conflict of interest, ensuring that he directly benefits from Ghana's economic woes as his companies receive commissions and other unethical contractual advantage, particularly from Ghana's debt overhang. Number 2, unconstitutional withdrawals from the Consolidated Fund in blatant contravention of Article 178 of the 1992 Constitution, supposedly for the construction of the President's Cathedral. Number 3, illegal payment of oil revenues into offshore accounts in flagrant violation of Article 176 of the 1992 Constitution. 4, deliberate and dishonest misreporting of economic data to Parliament. 5, fiscal recklessness leading to the crash of the Ghana cedi, which is currently the worst performing currency in the world. Number 6, alarming incompetence and frightening ineptitude resulting in the collapse of the Ghanaian economy and an excruciating cost of living crisis. And the last one, number 7, gross mismanagement of the Ghanaian economy, which has occasioned untold and unprecedented hardship. So these are the grounds that Ole. I mean, sadly, one far evidence bia ama say or the support and seminar on Wakano. Because
Opa just kind of track it.
Mpacho Sanokai.
Really?
So Oshe you're standing orders are coming order 106, 107, 108. Then you delivered 106 no delivered removal of the president and the vice. 107 no delivered removal of speaker and the deputies, and 108 no delivered censure of a minister of state. That includes deputy minister as well. And
when I'm going round.
But you know, already orders now, especially coming 106 and 107, I clear say open remove on my penny and now the vice. 107 no person remove speaker or deputy. At least or say o de enya so de eba. There should be facts. Facts are all they support nyina so a ofi say eno ntino or say nefro. But over order 108 now, that provision is not there. So and you can be say or say all the facts here the eba. That was why Afenyo Makin, very learned and respected, came on and said, Ofi said, this is unfair to the person of the finance minister, at least, or say, your man of fair hearing. Now, also, be defending her. And to come in, Okoti, Article 125 of the 1992 Constitution, and no man require may read that portion. 125 of the Constitution essay, that is the head near the judicial power of Ghana. Justice emanates from the people and shall be administered in the name of the Republic by the judiciary, which shall be independent and subject only to this Constitution. Then he also came to Article 23 of the Constitution and also say the administrative justice, administrative bodies and administrative officials shall act fairly and reasonably and comply with the requirements imposed on them by law, and persons aggrieved by the exercise of such acts and decisions shall have the right to seek redress before a court or other tribunal.
Yes.
Then he came to fair trial, Article 19. A person charged with a criminal offense shall be given a fair hearing within a reasonable time by a court. Based on this, no, he said, I will say, yeah, in your penny kind of rata, on a fair hearing. Said the bear, but my because some night you got to know so no, mean I built ma. I mean, I know she, ya accuse you, say, conflict of interest and all that. At least, Mama no quite on bed then. On be no. Most say, what may support to data on be no. So be no we are. If you are not small, be a twasum. And yes, sir, you cannot give a dog a bad name in order to hang it. On to me and on some chance. So for me, no comment. There is CN and speakers ruling for me. Not no council no. Or say committee ni pang or chi. 4 our side, 4 so minority side. Amamo now 7 days. Na 7 days no. Amo fa imoya den emra na yenhwe kwai wasa yebeka asem no. Na we koso no. Ana peche kakra ebai. Nka say enua Mubarak Mutaka on speaker come ne enya grokra because now
then is here
or disagree with on the speaker enya adwen say speaker ka say e was say asem no e committee na already article 84 na ye enyaso a minority no almost say almost essential finance minister na already 82-4 or say a minister of state in respect of whom a vote of censure is debated under clause 4 of this article is entitled during the debate to be heard in his defense. So according to Muntakano, during debate means say any say a committee name
any second can come
but speaker's ruling was that committee na ye debate ho akwame e be weird say plenary ni pado do we nyina then somebody is coming to be heard there. Awkward. So and the NDC members, some of them, Mahama Yarega Kadisaboka, are more objective to speaker's ruling. But Speaker Jan Ninaso said, Sana Yede and Konomofa report. So coming so far, no, that is what happened yesterday. I mean, if you say, and you say, be a majority for no, the NDC for an Indian at the buyer, no. At the buyer, maybe say by Juma principle of natural justice. Say you can't and send be a goon who fear. Also, soon you can either come here then.
We want no.
And I think say fair or man penny say you say you remove now or say establish what we call prima facie. It is in the constitution. I look up on the coming a in camera hearing. So now but speaker the same thing. So giving the Minister of Finance opportunity say be yina no ewo sa ensena yede atono so no me feel say ade a enam ne kwan so and me no be say me de no esi ofi ono ma I mean eno na me maka cho no enwa no ba no ma she black and me say me kopa me do about 6:30
anopa
ana ya me content me 6:30 na mo me hu me na me nwa no me ma she black na me say nti me one of them what for pan no jifa go match na me say then jifa one awu o si o ye o na me ma dwen ba to say ne issue no na kwa me dey see eno ano similar one as Sida in the year 1999 the same man the same day 10th of November 1999 ka say Kwame Pepra finance minister na minority then say the German so no and I think on no case no was say on resigning and because say Dr. Kokrokoo Kuna move motion no on that day and na Akufo-Addo man penny a second day but then a day no and to me and go through because majority no at that time no mama no anya juma so come they see one no and I think say a win for democracy open say we are de bia yam fam na kwan so e ma no ediwa na e ma na du e ma no so sound a na asound because I say oh we are from sa na wahwe onsa dia o de yo bi no bia o chance no ye di be ye won tian fam na kwan so ye chia emra na ye de ye adwuma e bia wo so no e bedu so no na sa akwa den akwakodi
ebi pa chese ne amoyi unnecessary delay tactics esa ne se moi majority mo say papa yi onko na onko na se minority a chro krata e kire so wonko a adenti na mo emfa montuma mo de ano preko ana se omo charges ninti na mo se mo fa
because Kwame enoma enso a me kan chewi Kwame enoma minya ano ehye enoma ano ehye because all culture be say adwuma na oye no wonya so emfaso onya so emfa so abra onfa enya so ema ya kwame ebi ana no kre ebi na enya no kre se enya no kre a it's going into the hazard enya no kre a nipa kono what need them wagu na hufin wagu na nimu ase enya kre dia for me no sanka amoma justification and it's going to the committee
ntomo fa nyina so mra
enya so it is a committee no amotia se na se o meka se oh esem na minority for at the buy no enya so wo ma then come we are fair in game so because for me no enya right man kwan and it is amply clear in the constitution say obo obi kwa do a oyina no
law of natural justice
for me no so enya say bia delay tactics for me no come if you say the besi how to happen will happen.
Key Sarah, what will be.
That's it. So
now, I didn't see the Masandia to just say, Mom Penese, Urak and Freata Barbican budget.
Yes. Oh, say, Tama, and some shots no me na minia. Because
they are more than nature say, more one for that.
Yeah, for me, no, say there was never roadmap be majority Nankasa at the bar. Like about 2 ja say amampani request no na che say yama finance minister kwan na on be ready budget no
only IMF no only budget no appropriation no and amujitu
that was what was agreed on. I was not in the country in the meeting but a majority decision so I was expecting
it was binding on you.
Fantastic. So I was expecting say I don't know say then you follow but it seems no matter son.
Are they?
I don't know because only say I don't know signals are amount for APK from the house. So it be a say minister Eba the NDC will heckle a whole lot of things are being said.
Ebi so one microphone bi aka say enka ye nim say e ka ne boko ye ne president ayadwen awie. Na ere ya finance minister Kujina Bontina sabi o kan semwa emfata.
Oh, okay. Me no between you and I, Kwame. Me see the finance minister aka. Me but for me no, it's about Oman Penny no. And Kwame they kosunya no. Me catch me nwan no more parliament ne party for say Kwame. Oman no. It's Oman no. Party no aban no a future. Enti anamo bia yetu no o si yetu anamo a number 1 anamo a eboama oman no akonkan anamo a eboama aban no anim abanyam anamo a eboama party no agina brane. For me no, that should be our major preoccupation. Bia no, that should be the angle. And I'm hoping say there cause unya no mean to me can say the in parliament no the no no chere say ebia yempe omane kanko ana say bia yempe party no ana aban no e kanko. I cannot say that once me no what I can say out I'm just pleading to say anamo bia yetu bia no yen kai hu say ewo insunsuanso sansunsuanso no ebetimi aye papa anabone yen pensunsuanso a at the end of the day no this bia ye be arrival at no Kwame a very decision a eboa ama omano akonkan eboa ama aban no anima abanyam eboa ama party no agina brane. For me no, this should be the angle also nya den yeyeko yenya dia ebe de ebeboa na enormatimi atumpon akonanim. So I'm for me that is the sense Kwame menya in the house say nipa wo for the den embe ready budget no 24 say ebaswa. That's it. Now me no can say party majority group any aban still now no e kasa if we ene e court sit there be kind budget no 24th or so no I mean bia na enya clear direction e fa there or say eba na man panin so no minimum say odo man no minimum say odo aban no minimum say odo party minimum say man panin there ye koso nyina no e about de obeja ho ama Ghana na yaka se enyamanpanye bia na efa na Akufo-Addo baaye obeye ABC ma Ghana etumpon. And I believe say omanpanyi enya ade a ebema party no ne aban no ne oman no akonachi. So entino oba I know say he will do the right thing. Obeye ade a Kwame ebeboa na enyoma akon ni me say me no ka say omemu ayeden ewiasimu ayehyehyehye omemu ayehyehyehye den na aban den na ye a ebema omemu ajo for me no eno na ade a wo say ye de ye dwen ho na internal issues so esa be ka ho a anya careful na eyi ya dwen afri de wo say ye na ema nipa ho den nipa ho tono for me no that is coming my concern me so no pa bia the best meeting no because say o ya na say ofie no so ofie no entimi nyina yi a Kwame then now you be ye there's nothing you can do be meaningful and let's say partyful let's say me nwa na parliament say ye ne national party ye ne executive ye ntina say na ye nya solution na be boy engine. I mean, that is the play. And I hope, say, Omo young penny for no, they will take this cue now Omo acting in that direction. Now, boy, now we win situation. So, I mean, so for me, you know, that's it.
Yeah, I see. Now, interestingly, I know pay the Democrat in be a buy. So, we share. Daily Guide or say NPP MPs to boycott Oforiatta budget. In teachers, idea my imagine says, oh no, beba dia mobile workout.
Yeah, come in. And I'm gonna say, I know pen me who a delegate, me who or delegate. And I know some me say your colleagues need be so I interview on that. And come up, I won't lie to you. Between you, me hey, I get a sense. Say. Sana echo so sana echo but now I'm kind of say it doesn't mean say between any day now or say with the bed no things will not change until I make us say or say party in California ban they who the mood in parliament they who the mood in the country they who the echo then take the right decision. So for me no it might be saying simple. Almost say a debut course na ade na ekoso no e ade a ede siso so bo ne baba how do you do also find a solution. So solution no Kwame enim nsem solution no ewo nipa omudi anim no omunsem e be chem adwen won me che no internally no ye share ye che adwen so omonya de ebeboa. That is my point. So say ebeboa ekoto ye mbo ekoto ne nyina Kwame ejina ye party mpanyifo no ejina aban no ejina parliamentary group majority no come agency so let us nip this in the bud for me as soon as possible. Now you focus back now you find idea ebebo ma omano at me enuma at me tumpon na mamu about forma na nipa ho ayeden nipa ho atono.
Okay, say ejina party mpanyifo so anymore momra shebedwemu mpanyifo so ne aban no so na ye ka panyin pa momra shebedwemu afa majority ho no ye friend osei Chei Mensa Bonsu ye friend Messi and Lionel Messi
Mensa Bonsu me prefer Ronaldo one am penasem but parliament am koye Chei Mensa Bonsu a bad constitution who's on your lawyer
David.
I mean, your constitution, no. Any rules of procedure, if I understanding orders, no. Master, I tell you, the man awesome.
I saw you, Mugabe.
Oh yeah.
Say he's the longest serving MP.
I mean, he's good. How would I do so? Also fantastic. So,
Nature me bisa sana say ma share the Obokrata mi nsebia no pay. New Crusading Guide, Find the Finder and the Chronicle. New Crusading Guide say, well, New Weekend Crusading Guide to be for precision purposes. Lobbying intensifies for Chei Mensa Bonsu to replace Oforiatta. That's the New Weekend Crusading Guide. The Finder. Chairman Sabonsu to replace Oforiatta as finance minister. Ebisa. Chronicle the end of Sokesiye pa. Chairman Sabonsu to be finance minister. Then I'm waiting on my children.
Kwame, me say.
Messi, need dribblings to go and about to do finance ministry.
Wow. The news to me. Maintain popular campo ever feel.
Na, what you can catch here?
Oh, that.
What you can catch here?
Oh, of course. I can catch you. I think say last year. No, this year they will do 2022 budget no. On every day, so kaya.
Make
finance minister on I think say based on that no. Be a man for na speculative say or no ebia or no betimi aye.
But does reading a budget simply mean that you are qualified to be a finance minister? It stands on a kind budget in teachers say ubetimi aye.
Say make say onu say budget no kwame already constitution understanding orders now. Budget omanpani budget.
True.
So omanpani budget no so the finance minister na already for. And you know, Chairman Sabonsu on that day, no, or I tell as finance minister already budget no at the mine. If he say be an amount for expect the same, it be a no see and no, he might or no bet he might be the probable person also there or yeah.
But this doesn't look like speculation. We have 3 private newspapers, IGD, Chronicle, New Weekend Crusading Guide, and The Finder. Actually, and speculative kekeo. The late AB Krens was so Humana ma bibidzim go to check up.
Yeah. But Kwame, speculation can be true or false. I remember.
True, you're right.
So I'm going to almost speculative. That's speculation on a bit me and the crew and I say any the crew. But I'm saying say me feel say BR. Your no ABR. But other than so tone chaya. Sabonsu. Me know you huge or you versatile. Even if no Messi no or you versatile. And you know say bia akonya ba say on omanpani time no so say on baya. I think say he can acquit himself well. So I mean feel say onya obetimi aye. So but me be rely on newspapers no na me be say ebi or no na say.
One of the reasons you meet here.
The time no so a ebi kwa na ye wow.
Oh, David. Every man should know his limitations and capabilities. When they make a finance minister, my bomb money say broke materials. Me David.
So me come in. I just say you hope for the best.
Because you say more MPs, no say more replacement finance minister. Bon pobi MP. Obi a MP or parliamentary workings as here or tesani amrashe bedwum adwuma no etie. I can't have a do say.
Oh, now I say, come in. You do a bridge now. You be why can was a bed then. You be cross. Me so me take other names. In fact, only say an opena me take Chairman Sabonsu there.
An opena.
Yeah, me read the newspaper headlines no. And I'm tear. But now my tea a DBA me fan and to job.
I don't know fan to job. Fan to just see a didn't come.
People no me feel say. And now go for the time no sooner say obey you be on no SFata obetimi aye adwuma no because so share the normal call we say economy now. I think say or say yeah normal differently. Now Ghana for did you know now we more on the top of my 2016 and 2020 no. But na sa did no e asa eto abamaye. I know say Ghana for etiase say the course so maimu and self-inflicted. I mean, yeah, make us say yeah politicians yeah, but say yeah analysis be or see a share the contest. The child of University of Ghana. Ultimately debate be an argument on per contest, on per evidence to support it. Obi be kase the course so we say maimu no Ghana nko I disagree with the person. Look at them say.
We'll come to the state of the economy shortly, but this one from Sir Obama. Sir Obama says whether Chairman Sabonsu or not, all the party wants is for Ken Oforiatta to leave the scene. Samuel Brian Boabin says, really? Or say Chairman Sabonsu, is that the sole aim they want Edibuahin and Oforiatta out? Jesus wept. This one says, tell the MP that the musical chairs in Parliament is like a nursery amusement park. The majority caucus in Parliament has shot itself in the foot over hashtag Ken must go. If they had made a formal petition or proposal to the party hierarchy, the same compromise reached with the presidency could have been made. Now, teacher unions and CLOSAG are demonstrating and remonstrating on their imaginary equitable rights to dictate to the president on appointments. Obatampa Francis Irabna Isiam sends that one. This one says, in times of crisis, I hate to see people leaving, but for stability and focus, I suggest the Honorable Finance Minister do the government a favor and resign. The distraction is too much. That is Raymond. Ni says, why is Ken refusing to resign when majority of his own party representatives don't have confidence in him? What's in the bag he's holding that can be left to bear? Well, all these and more my drink share and eba and money between near their two job. And then what happened in Parliament yesterday is good for Ghana's democracy. Alban Bagbin, the speaker, won the respect and admiration of his critics who thought he was going to be biased. His ability to remain resolute with his rulings despite the extreme misconduct and provocation by Muntaka Mubarak deserves commendation. That is Sir Obama in Pokwase. Gasti man in Brekum, I'll be very happy if truly the majority is able to boycott the budget. Ken Oforiatta is making things difficult. As for Chairman Sabun, so you should forget it. That is Gasti man in Brekum. I'd like to know respectfully if the back and forth in Parliament by Parliament is having any positive impact on our current economic challenges. If no, we plead with them to do the needful. Jomo Pokwase Festus. And then and Chetna Nipa Ediemiao. The truth is that you should treat those you meet on your way up very well. For on your way down, you meet the same people. Kenofriata Penie, Farouk Tema. The NDC members of Parliament are wasting their time on the censure motion that is dead on arrival. The MPP MPs have a coherent plan to get the finance minister out, not the propaganda of the NDC. Nana Ekwiyama Boateng Ablekuma. I think Ken should resign and be free. Kudos to Chairman Stephen Intim and the MPP executives for the great move yesterday. Master Planner Junior Kintampo. Walanyo in Akwetia, if a bird delays standing on a tree, it will attract a stone. The finance minister should stand unconcerned. Why should he stand unconcerned to be given a bad name and hanged? Resign and avoid an embarrassment. We all support the majority leaders. Ken must go. Ankuma Foster, Chima Yurebia Chimansa. And then this one says, Ken Oforiatta is a gift for us. Let's support him for a better Ghana. Komensa Pillar 2. He says he can't pay the day. I suggest they try Kwame Sefaka as finance minister. Bobo Killing Bema Camp. Please. Change your pusher. I know Sabik Bing for economics. Bing. I beg. Every man should know his limitations and capabilities. Justice Abekunitino Faye says, with how he put Muntaka Mubarak in check yesterday, I won't be surprised if our NDC friends start accusing Honorable Bagbin of being compromised to let off the finance minister. And let's see. Okay, we move on. Now look at the state of the economy, Dr. Kingsley Nyako. Meet you. Yes.
Aban party yajetum say oman I so the kind of say she but oman no I she no start period be before COVID Ukraine war kwame na normal things have changed. I'm ka say for me say anka eyade a oman Ghana nko na enuma heading there and anka different. But my yes, some studies and all that, which is my year. And we say, every country in this country, go to difficulties.
Every country in this world, you mean?
Sorry. Every country in this world, go through difficulties and challenges. Currency, it may join now so kese. The US dollar, Kwame, against all the major currencies in the world. I appreciate it. I mean, this is a fact. And at times, I say, I'm an economist and question, but what I know is currency depreciation. Kwame, any time be a bad. In fact, countries.
But at this point in our lives, it is bad.
Oh, say me kasa wie Kwame. Kwame me kasa wie. Who say me kasa wie? I'm kasa. Country be comport to me share that develop my currency. So the buyer on bet me I encourage export and all that. One say me channel. So the point I'm trying to make is say Sanka omemu yetimi abua ama yetimi export to more in terms of volumes. Kwame. And can diversify your produce now add the value and with this more foreign exchange a bit me a boost to your economy,
but that's a long term.
On the flip side no on the flip side no so no a bus also no Kwame, it can also affect amount of import because it's kind of issue. Kwame, I agree say these are long term issues because Kwame economists A-level economists this challenge had been there on my catching for a long time. Now, I buy who said no, something has to be done about that. Or say it be a far home. And I just say, okay. If they say you be import to all these goods, no. And now you know similar ones in this country. So one D one and they start here. I mean, as we speak, no, we have about 200 of them in operation. 200, no, a funny part. I'm told about because maybe trade and industry minister question me filed a question in the house at that time. Near about 125 of them. I near fire about 150,000 jobs, both direct and indirect. Come and also there, but at least no affecting some issues in the economy. The point I'm making is that Sanka, this twin evil, I'm a wiasia. Come ebia with this no, and can be making more progress. Kwame, if you are to me, at times when adversity no a bar and I say at Wenchem, Kwame a bar a disorganized bibia or thinking or behavior bibia sa. But Kakaka say unya ufri moi, then you plan doing things differently. This situation Kwame yafa ye komi. The course no was unexpected. I hate it so hard. In the midst of that, no, a banker said, "Obey ye be for home." I did be any intervention you put across. There were two sides, both positive and negative. At times, no, obey immediate positive returns, but in future, no, or say pay back those things, no. So now, I say, you know, kwaya, if I saw a bit to me about the economy back, you know, kwaya. If I saw a bit within the part and quiet there, as a man in same. Or Kasa, without knowing, say, Russia Ukraine war was going to rear its ugly head on our societies. Because thinking, say, after COVID, no, we spend to save lives, protect the vulnerable and all that. Yeah, we are. Now, say, you free more, you bet me as I boarded the economy back. But Kwame, we are not able to take time. Make us say, after COVID-19, you say because they had given loans to European countries and I'm to so 3 different taxes are a bit more raise about 800 billion euros to offset debt now on my accumulating no. So come and in these times no, what you need as a prudent government austerity measures. But Kwame, and also no, you must also look at the options. UK, let's trust ebaye. Economic policies, consequently, decided to say, or go with the populist agenda. Make us say, I put on a platform say that intervention now thereby for tax cuts no, it will haunt him one day.
And he did, and eventually he lost his job.
Yes, he populist. I said it will haunt him one day, and Hunt came to hunt him. Only said the obey person in front of Hunt.
Jeremy Hunt.
So Hunt came to hunt him because that policy no wasn't the best way to go. Come in now, we manage. The point is that government may say at least there should be some form of subsidies on our fuel. Come in or NPA. So a buying can do that too, but there will be shortfall in revenue. And it will affect other sector of the economy. But quite also consistency. Some areas coming, time also quite my fight here. You need money to do that. So okay say reduce a quite also revenue. at the end day no untimi nya no ma also ye de bo nipa no. So I difficult, but me I hope say, and I'm told say aban yen hye at least or didn't maybe be come out bet me easy your pains and burdens.
We'll come back to the Ken issue. Messa about so anything, but I'm saying one who can me
in chat. Because I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, South Korean government Emma intervention in the country, stimulus about $400 billion to stimulate the economy. So, but only big players. I was even thinking, say, in Ghana, a bit maybe, sir. But also, your debt portfolio right now, a bit added to it. So I was asking myself, say, then a bit me, can we cut some of our expenditure? Now, yen pay support to those who are vulnerable. Where do we cut? How do we cut?
Cut the size of government and an IPA breaker.
Yes, an option, and I think that I'm hearing of some realignment and all that I'm hearing. Me, any Congress, me for Antoja. But if people are asking for this, Kwame, I support anything. Any of us will have to sacrifice. Me, I'm a two-way. You can't say me sacrifice something that I benefit. Now, my economy, come, I'm prepared to do that. So, it do time ahead, Diane. Or see now or certain measure, people must be prepared to sacrifice. I buy call for CEOs, MPs, ministers. Then a bit more extra. At least a bit me akushin the bono. And I think say I buy in these times. Come every government in this world introduce Bank of Ghana is putting monetary policies. Kwame, none of them is working anywhere. Meanwhile, our economics background. Kwame, monetary policies are almost used amount for introduce in all the countries. No, Kwame Nyejuma. Introduce monetary policies. Or hike interest rate. Say ever bring it down inflation. Now my prices of goods and services above from Kwame US of A. From the beginning of this year, coming 4 times on my hike interest rates. So Ghana, yeah, hike out to about 25%. I don't know, hiking on what the meanwhile inflation is not even responding positively.
So it tells you that you are doing the wrong thing.
Kwame, ebiso anka wanya so ebi anka agensem. So we need to look at ways ebetimi abo manipa. Kwame, it's not an easy task.
It is not easy. I'll come back to you, Dr. Kingsley Nyako, NPP MP Kwadaso. Studio man pay Dr. Smart Sapon, Senior Research Fellow, Kumasi Technical University, Ewaha. Quick messages. 1. This one says, Kwame, tell the minority in Parliament, when Ken Oforiatta was being vetted for approval, where were they? You remember Isiedun Ketia told them to approve him to continue to destroy the country. AB Intadi. Say Jana mosquito ka baby sir. Say ni enti o ma approve Ken say nti say ene anyway. Abanesa na yeyenden. Kwame, with the USA inching close to 7% by end of year, who will invest in third world country bonds? Third world countries should start thinking of alternative development funding. The era of sovereign bond is almost gone. It's about time we look at commodity exchange options. Dualize Accra Kumasi Road in exchange for gold or cocoa, or forward auction our gold, oil or cocoa on, say, the London Stock Exchange or New York Stock Exchange for funds to dualize Accra, Axim or Elubu. We can't continue borrowing our way into development. Who says we haven't done some of these suggestions? But anyway, I'll leave you there. That's a message from Godfred, I believe. Answer. In the meantime, CBG provides the easy way for all lotto retailers and marketers to load your POS machines and vend your lottery tickets. CBG. Simply dial the CBG short code *924*6# *924*6# and get your credit onto your POS instantly. No need to visit the bank or NLA. *924*6# is cheaper, faster, convenient, and reliable. CBG, we stand with you. Nti CBG nkra enonom ansana meko Dr. Smasapon who's here this morning. Eja Daminenyan Memo says if Keno Furata is leaving, it will not take the NDC MPs to ensure that the majority MPs and the president have the final say. And then government is being asked to reduce expenditure, but we are still asking government for roads, hospitals, amongst others. What do we do? Dr. Smasapa Mwachanope.
Good. Chairman General, I'm just so pa.
Enkaya, I elite.
I get too heavy. A little flight delay, but
Yama 8:30 you do have 10. Nkaya elite.
Okay.
Yeah, doc. Yes, you are my Benjamin Ra. To go or not to go.
Yeah.
And now the gymnastics and politics of it.
Yeah.
What is saying?
Welcome. Interesting times.
Very.
Yeah, 8th Parliament has been very interesting. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful.
Good. In short, no me the make us essential minority for and forget it.
Are they?
Yeah. And ya de befa.
I don't know.
Of things, no. Ebekwa ba BBC. Say the party, NPP, or the government, or the president, and now say bia me of a Ken no ankasa. We should try and do the honorable thing. Minority the and history has taught us say enfa.
Really?
Oh there be okay honorable do ajahu time. Now say take pressure.
Say take pressure by so many say take fuel.
It was almost conclusive because the majority then were fully behind the fact say Setekra Mama Mayede. Yes, what taxi condo, yes, what taxi say is turning the party to position. And a minority then MPP for ya yes only ye ko movie na ye movie ya na musuma for so na ye yi. And at senior JFK the party letter be ya. NDC for national head office and so issue the my MPs ni nyina say so they should behave in parliament.
I like that they should behave.
Adeche ya do ajaho bibia ready to I know your announcement say in fact the majority side at that time na NDC for no have decided not to support any adi. What it meant was that we movie and fasobia issue because nothing would happen. And at this circumstances so no impose a movie we impose necessary and to you still may need 2/3. So 2/3 the MPP issue it was a vote in the miensa either yeah no voice vote and now some person me account and now secret ballot and secret ballot the engage I will be at work since MPP party they say oh yeah MP now MPP dim or parliament
but in this case the only secret ballot
and to book a secret ballot is MPP and issues a letter way yeah and can say a speaker election nibi you who near
MPP need Thomas a NDC no
enti kosi koda nkoda party they say oh yeah MPP ni na wo parliament MPP di mu a ye ka se ye beto aba pi enti wo kra unko to bi mpo na akohese secret to ba no if this systems will be obeyed as it has been obeyed by NDC then in majority under His Excellency under Right Honorable
Aduajo
Epensonoa na say MPP say ne ekoya na be ko no ahwe General Secretary te Parliament
Otiona say field marshal be or troops Otiodi na wa ha ni
JFK
yeah
now to me say generally inquisition because kwa bampo na say kase nya the NPP's position is that MPs need to stay away. What makes this time around this unique beautiful? It's not like Professor Bennett time and Professor Hillary Man. No, it is not like Kwame Pramo time. No, not many K4K Chechemu and
K4K.
Hey, sir, friend K4K.
Oh, sir, Kwadaso the wow.
Sir, Kwadaso for Kingsley.
Kingsley for Kwadaso.
Now, Oriasa no Chechemu and Kwame Pramo so I put na for resignation near there. But the two that looks like brothers, no, Honorable Setepe Dieno and Honorable Kendi.
Yeah.
Na senior and so and sana usually we answer be sure said the MPP party MPs in parliament would also respect the order that has come from leadership, no. And so nothing for me will come out of it. The beauty is that the finance ministers in recent past, when you hit kakra, must stress honorable Setekwa Diano, I'm saying when he hit the crowd, market say honorable Kendi.
Kendi they are no shipper.
No shipper. Under such a circumstance, we send a testers ni be kase, anka all money din who by nanko no one resign. Mia, Braka menka order free signed. Nanka opo from sombra. And where be am person de boani be backstage. I can help whoever will come. Na de nonka numrasi. The beautiful thing in Parliament is so I enter said do aja hold and between minority whip, chief whip, honorable, right honorable Bagme exchanges. No, it was beautiful. I got the impression say Jama honorable, right honorable, I feel so that's a member of Parliament. yeah. Who say or what traffic watch?
Intina, I say, or debate.